Welcome back. So we're in part 2 of this series, trying to understand more about man and a woman and feminism in line with the Word of God. So on this topic, I want us to ask ourselves, why was a woman created for a man? Why did God create a woman for a man? So one thing you will realize is that after the creation of Adam, every living creature was brought before him to receive its name. So you can go to the book of Genesis and you can really see dominion was given to Adam. Adam was given dominion over the earth and all created things. And it is really Adam who did the naming of the animals and all the creatures. So what name you call an animal or a tree, most of these were, everything was named by Adam. So Adam was created with a lot of wisdom, and God redirected him on how to name these animals. So as Adam is naming these animals, he finds a problem. We are going to see what the problem really is, because among all the creatures that God made, there was not one equal to man, Adam. And even God becomes sympathetic, empathetic for that. And God says, it's not good that man should be alone. I will make him an helpmate for him. Because Adam really sees, of all the animals created, we have both a male and a female. And he realizes that of all the creation, I'm the odd one out. And God realizes this problem, and he has to solve the mess. So man was made to be a social being, and without companionship, I'm telling you that the entire creation, the beautiful scenes, and the delightful employments of Eden would have failed to yield happiness for Adam. He was lonely. Animals clung to one another. They cuddled together, male and female. And for him, this was the only thing that was missing to him. Even communion with the angels, I would say, could not have satisfied Adam's desire. So for sympathy and companionship, angels could not satisfy that demand. So there was not of the same nature in Eden to love and to be loved by Adam. And so God himself provides an helpmate for him, a helper, that is Eve, corresponding to him, one who could be one with him in love and sympathy. So Adam really needed the help, the presence of Eve, a woman. But when you really look at today's society, we have seen male chauvinism dominating, and people tend to think that men can live on themselves, and those who have been reunited with their wives have taken this excuse to really start oppressing women. You really need to have the same empathy like God to really understand that for Adam, when he really saw a male and a female animal cleaving to one another, that was jealous. He was forced to desire the same life. But this is not what happens today. So in my next channel, we will try to ask ourselves, because God created them as perfect beings, and love thrived in Eden, what happens next? Where do this notion where a woman, according to what we have discussed, was to be equal and one with him, where do a woman become an inferior? What really happens? So if you want to learn more of this, subscribe to my YouTube channel, like this video, comment, ask questions, and in my next topic, we will really ask ourselves what happens next for a woman to be subjected into oppression. Because this is the notion that has been used, that God put a woman in her place as an inferior to a man. We will discuss that in our next video. So bye. Don't forget to subscribe.